Good morning, students. We already discussed about locus of a point. What is the meaning of locus? The path traced by a moving point according as specified geometrical condition. Based on this definition, we worked out some problems. Today also, we are going to discuss same type of problems. Now listen the question. If R is any point on x-axis and Q is any point on y-axis. Now listen this diagrammatic explanation. As per the given data, if R is any point on x-axis, so I can select a point R on x-axis, and Q is any point on y-axis, so I can select a point Q on y-axis, and P is a variable point. Variable point is a moving point on RQ. Therefore, R and Q must be joined. Now P is a variable point on, so I can select a point P on RQ with a RP equal to B. RP equal to B. This distance is B. RP as per given data, RP equal to B. PQ equal to A. This is the distance between PQ. This PQ equal to A distance. So PQ equal to A. Now find the equation of the locus of this point. So I have to find the locus of this point. This is the given data. So R is any point at x-axis, Q is any point on y-axis, P is a variable point on RQ. So this is a variable point on RQ. With the distance RP equal to this distance, RP equal to B and PQ equal to A. Now we have to find the locus of this point. Already we discussed the point P is always considered to be x1, y1. We are selecting the point P, x1, y1. This distance is B as per data. Now from this point, I can draw a perpendicular line here to x-axis and also a perpendicular line to y-axis. I can select this point is L, this point is M. See this diagram. So P of x1, y1 is any point on this line or Q. Then it has a distance B. That means RP equal to B. Then PQ equal to A. So I am drawing a perpendicular line PL, PM. PL perpendicular to x-axis, PM perpendicular to y-axis. Now let us consider this must be an angle theta. That means this line RQ makes an angle theta. If this angle is theta, this angle is also a theta because it is x-axis. Then this line is parallel to x-axis. This PM is parallel to x-axis. Therefore, this line RQ makes an angle theta here. Here also angle theta. This is the diagrammatic explanation. So from the given question, you have take down the diagram and all the informations from this question we are selected. See this diagram. Now the process is we have to form the locus of this point P of x1, y1. We have to find the locus of this point P of x1, y1. Now listen. In this right angle triangle PLM, what is the meaning of P of x1, y1? This distance is x1. This is said to be y1. So in this diagram, in triangle PLR, in triangle PLR must be a right angle triangle. So this must be an angle theta. This side is called opposite side. This is called hypotenuse. What is the relation between opposite and hypotenuse? We can get the sine family. Therefore, in general, sine theta equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So in this diagram, sine theta is equal to opposite side is y1, then hypotenuse is b. So dear students, in this diagram PLR, it should be a right angle triangle. Here angle theta, this side is opposite, this side is PR, must be hypotenuse, the relation between opposite and hypotenuse produce the sine theta. So sine theta equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Therefore, we can produce sine theta equal to y1 divided by b. In the same way, see here, one more right angle triangle we are having. In this right angle triangle, QMP. It is also a right angle triangle. See here, we have a theta. Then this is hypotenuse. Then this side we are able to know the value. This must be x1. This is called adjacent side. Then this is called hypotenuse. The relation between adjacent and hypotenuse will produce cos theta. Therefore, from the trigonometry, we know cos theta equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So here cos theta is equal to adjacent side. What is the value of adjacent side? It is x1. So say it is origin. OL is x1. Then PM is also equal to this one. So x1. Adjacent side is x1. Divided by hypotenuse is A. So we are able to find the value of cos theta. So we are able to produce sine and cos families. Then we know that the identity, the relation between sine and cos is cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. We know that standard trigonometric identities, cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. See here cos theta value x1 divided by a the whole squared plus y1 divided by b the whole squared equal to 1. Therefore, we can say x1 squared divided by a squared plus y1 squared divided by b squared equal to 1. But we have to find the locus of the point P of x1 comma y1. The locus of the point is nothing but it should be a variable, that means it should be a moving point. Therefore, we are able to form the locus of P of x1 comma y1 is. So always locus of the point P of x1 comma y1 is. Locus means it should be a variable. So variable point means this x1 comma y1 should be replaced. Therefore, we can say x squared by a squared plus y squared by b squared equal to 1. It is the equation of an ellipse. We already discussed this equation represents the equation of an ellipse. Dear students, so take the observation from the given data. The given data means it is a R is a point on x-axis, Q is a point on y-axis, then RQ, we can join the line RQ. P is a variable point on this RQ, then the given data RP equal to B, PQ equal to A. That is the given data. From that, we are able to draw a perpendicular line PL. Here also we are able to draw a perpendicular line PM. From this, we are able to produce two right-angled triangles. PLR is one right-angle triangle, then QMP is the another right-angle triangle. Here we are considering it should be an angle theta. Here also the same angle theta. From these two right-angle triangles, we are able to produce cos family, again sine family. See here, we know that this side is called opposite. That is PL is the opposite. Then this should be hypotenuse. The relation between opposite and hypotenuse will produce sine theta. Here this is adjacent. This is hypotenuse. The relation between adjacent and hypotenuse will produce cos theta. After finding out the value of sine and cos, then we know the identity. Cos square theta plus sine square theta equal to 1. Then substitute the data. We can get x1 squared by a squared plus y1 squared by b squared equal to 1. Then we have to produce the locus of P of x1 comma y1 is x squared by a squared, y squared by b squared equal to 1. Here x1 comma y1 should be replaced as the variable x comma y. Then it should be the equation of an ellipse. This equation may be, write this information, take the information. Sometimes the question may be asked like this. Prove that or show that, like that. Listen this one. This equation may be modified like this. Take a squared b squared as the two different denominators. We can take the LCM a squared b squared. Then we can get b squared x squared. Here b squared will be removed. Then a squared y squared equal to 1. Then if you are cross multiplying, we can get b squared x squared plus a squared y squared is equal to a squared b squared. Both the equations are same. So the question may be asked like this. It is in the form of an ellipse. This is also the ellipse. After we are taking the LCM, we can simplify. For a hyperbola, also we can produce the same type. In the previous video, we discussed about the equation of the hyperbola. Listen. What is the general equation of the hyperbola? X squared by a squared minus y squared by b squared is equal to 1. It can be simplified like this. Take the LCM. A squared b squared is an LCM. Now we can get b squared x squared minus a squared y squared equal to 1. So if you are taking LCM, we can get the equation like this. Then cross multiplying b squared x squared minus a squared y squared is equal to a squared minus b squared. In the morning, we are already derived standard equation of the hyperbola in the previous video. So x squared by a squared minus y squared b squared equal to 1. It can be modified like this. So we can take both are same equation. This equation represents equation of the hyperbola. So dear students, take the concept, draw the diagrammatic explanation. After that, realize you already find out the many relation between sine cos. So here are sine and cos, use the identity. Suppose secant and tan, use the identity. Cosecant and cos, use the identity. So if you are getting a trigonometric family, then always use the identity. Then we are able to form the equation of the locus of the required point, required equation. In the same way, we are having one more question. Take down the question clearly. Morning itself, we are taking the same type of one sum. A straight rod of length 8 units slides with its ends A and B always on the x and y axis respectively. Listen to the question. A straight rod of length 8 units slides with its ends A and B always on x and y axis respectively. Find the locus of the midpoint. Locus of the midpoint of the line segment AB. Same model we already discussed. A straight rod of length 8 units slides with its ends A and B always on x and y axis respectively. Then find the locus of the midpoint. Locus of the midpoint of the line segment AB. Already we discussed in the previous question itself, we discussed the same concept. Instead of the rod, they are giving some other information. So we are going to draw the diagrammatic explanation first. See here, a rod of length AB. Consider a rod here. It should be a rod of length AB. The total length is 8 units. The total length is 8 units already given. So it should be the origin. Now we are selecting a midpoint. Now I am selecting a P. In the previous question, P is a point on the line. They are given different data A and B. Here P is the midpoint of AB. I am selecting P of x1, y1 is any point. But AB is a length of 8 units. If P is the midpoint, then what should be the length here? It should be 4 units. Here also 4 units. You can understand. So total length is 8. If P is the midpoint, Then AP equal to 4. AP equal to, again BP also the same. This is the different formation when compared with the previous. In the previous question, A and B are the different units. Here 4 and 4 are the same distance, same value. Now I am selecting the same diagrammatic explanation. See the previous question. Draw PL and PM perpendicular to x-axis and y-axis. Now this is x1, this must be y1. Then only we can say P of x1 comma y1. Now this should be an angle theta. Here also angle theta. See the same explanation in the previous question. Theta, here also theta. X1 comma y1, therefore the point x1 comma y1. But here only the changes 4 units, 4 units. See this diagram once again. PLA in triangle PLA. Then we can get theta here. Therefore sin theta equal to, what is the formula? Just now we discussed opposite divided by hypotenuse. This is opposite. Opposite is y1 divided by hypotenuse is 4. In the same way, in triangle, one more triangle BMP, we are having one more right angle triangle BMP. Here this should be x1 adjacent divided by hypotenuse. We are able to find out cos theta. What is the formula? Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Here adjacent is x1, hypotenuse once again 4. So we are already derived sine and cos family. What is the identity just now discussed? We know that the identity, we know that cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. Here cos theta must be x1 squared divided by 4. 4 plus square means 16. Plus here see sine is y1 divided by 4. Therefore we can get y1 squared by 16 is equal to 1. 16 is considered to be a common value. Therefore x1 squared plus y1 squared equal to 1. Cross multiply, we can get x1 squared plus y1 squared equal to 16. x1 squared plus y1 squared equal to 16. Now locus of P of x1 comma y1. Locus of P of x1 comma y1 is, this equation must be x squared plus y squared equal to 16. It represents the equation of the circle. Already we discussed so many examples based on this. So only one difference. In the previous question, A and B are the two different data. Here B and here 4 and 4. That's all. The concepts are same only. Why we are taking 4 here? Because P is the midpoint of the line segment AB. So 4 units here. So use the trigonometry concept. Sin theta equal to y1 divided by 4. Cos theta equal to x1 divided by 4. By the identity cos squared plus sin squared equal to 1. Just to substitute the data, x1 squared by 16, y1 squared by 16 equal to 1. Take the LCM, then we can say x1 squared plus y1 squared equal to 16. Now we are getting the locus of P of x1 comma y1 is x squared plus y squared equal to 16. It represents the equation of the circle. So dear student, just use the observation. What is the only difference here? In the previous question, it represents the equation of an ellipse. It represents the equation of the circle here. That is the only one different. All other ideas are same only. Again, one more question. We already discussed the same model in the previous video. Now listen, the same concept we are going to use once again. Take down the question clearly. If the points P of 6, 2 and Q of minus 2, 1 and are the vertices of a triangle. Vertices of the triangle. Vertices of the triangle PQR. Once again listen. If the points P of 6, 2 and Q of minus 2, 1 and R are the vertices of the triangle PQR, and R is a point on the locus of y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 4. So R is a point on the locus. Locus is nothing but equation of y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 4. Then find the equation of the locus of centroid of the triangle. What is the triangle name? PQR. Read the question, take down the concept, draw the diagrammatic explanation. We can select. If the points P 6, 2, Q minus 2, 1, these are the given two data. R is unknown. See here, R is unknown. Are the vertices of a triangle PQR. Now we are having three vertices. So two vertices are given. R is unknown. And R is the point on the locus of another equation. One more equation, R is a point on that. Then find the equation of the centroid. Already we discussed in the previous video. What is the formula to find the centroid? Formula G equal to centroid G equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This is the centroid of a triangle with the given vertices. With the help of this formula, we are going to find the locus of the centroid of the triangle PQR. Now listen students, we are going to draw a rough diagram. P and Q are given. Here R is unknown. So as per given data, see P of 6, 2, Q is a point, minus 2, 1, R is unknown point. I can select A, B. You can give any other name also. So I can select A, B is any unknown point. 6, 2 is known, minus 2, 1, A, B. That is R is unknown. So these 3 points are the vertices of a triangle. Just to see here, I can select P of 6, 2. Here, Q of minus 2, 1. This is a point. R is unknown. I can select A, B. As per the given information, G is the centroid of this triangle. So G, already well known procedure, G is the centroid. What is the definition of centroid? The point of intersection of the medians of a triangle. So the point of intersection of the medians means we can draw a diagram like this. These procedures are well known from your lower classes. Already everyone discussed in your 10th standard syllabus. So this is the point of intersection of the medians from your lower class. That means in your 10th standard you used this concept. Now G is the centroid. Just we are having the formula G equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. Now y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So G is the centroid. So now I can select G equal to, see x1, x2, x3. So VP, say it is x1, y1. It is x2, y2, x3, y3. Select. Therefore x1 6 minus 2. Again A is unknown. Divided by 3. Select this point R. This is A, B. Y1 2 1b. 2 plus 1 plus b divided by 3. If you are simplifying this g equal to 6 minus 2, we can get 4 plus a divided by 3, comma 3 plus b divided by 3. 3 plus b divided by 3. So g is the centroid of this triangle. But g is unknown. We have to find the locus of g. Therefore, this g is considered to be x1, y1. We need to find the locus of g. Therefore, instead of this g, I can use x1, y1. That means x1, y1 is equal to 4 plus a divided by 3, comma 3 plus b divided by 3. This is the information, dear students. We want to find locus of the centroid. Therefore, that point is unknown. I can select x1, y1. So this is the first information. This PQR is a triangle. The vertices of P and Q are given. R is unknown. So we can select A, B as the unknown. By the formula, centroid of this formula G equal to, use this G equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Substitute the data, simplify. Here G is unknown. We have to find locus of this G, so that I am selecting x1, y1. So this x1, y1. So comparing these two, so from this x1 is equal to 4 plus a divided by 3. Then cross multiply 3x1 equal to 4 plus a. Then I can say a equal to 3x1 minus 4. So I can find the value of a from this. The same way, compare this. y1 is equal to 3 plus b divided by 3. Just to cross multiply 3y1 is equal to 3 plus b. Therefore, b equal to, convert it to the other side, 3y1 minus 3. So listen to these observations. x1 comparing with this. So x1 is equal to 4 plus a divided by 3. Just to cross multiply 3x1 equal to 4 plus a. So a equal to 3x1 minus 4. In the same way, y1 equal to 3 plus b divided by 3. Cross multiply 3y1 is equal to 3 plus b. We need b. b equal to 3y1 minus 3. Now, what is the other information? This point R of a, b lies on the other equation. That is the information. The point R a, b lies on y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 4. This is given in your question itself. Read the question. The point R a, b. We are selecting a, b. Instead of a, b, already explained, you can take any letters, only letters, not numbers. Unknown numbers, unknown quantity. So a, b. So the point R of a, b lies on the equation y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 4. This point lies on means this equation passing through the point. So we can substitute here, instead of y, I can substitute b. That means b equal to x is replaced by a squared minus 3, x is replaced by a plus 4. That means, listen, this equation passing through a, b. Lies is nothing but passing through the equation, passing through the point a, b. So replace a, b as x, y. X is replaced by a, y is replaced by b. For this only we already find out the value of a, b. See here, a, b already we find out. Just substitute here b. b is replaced by 3y1 minus 3. That is equal to a is replaced by 3x1 minus 4 the whole square minus again 3. A is replaced by 3x1 minus 4. Already we are having one more positive 4. Hey students, listen once again. A, b. Already we worked out a, b. This a, b is replaced by these values 3x1 minus 4, 3y1 minus 3. So b is replaced by 3y1 minus 3. A is replaced by 3x1 minus 4. Now we have to simplify this. After expanding, we are able to simplify. We can get the locus of the centroid. We can get the locus of the centroid. So now listen, we are going to simplify this one. So take down the notes very clearly. You can verify the results. 3y1 minus 3, that is in your LHS side. It is in the form of a minus b the whole squared. Expand this. 3x1 the whole squared. That means 9x1 squared. Minus 3 4s are 12. 12 into 2. We can get 24. What is the value? x1. 24 x1. Again 16. 4 squared becomes 16. A minus b the whole squared. See, this is multiplication with inside. 3 3s are 9x1. Negative 9x1. Negative to negative, positive. 4 into 3, 12. Already we are having one more 4. Listen, it is in the form of a minus b the whole squared. Expand it, we can get 9x1 squared. Again 4 into 3, 12, 12 into 2, 24x1. 4 squared becomes 16. Again 3 is multiplication, 3 3s are 9x1. Again 3 into 4, positive 12, again 4. Now simplify this one, I can get 9x1 squared. 9x1 squared. Here already 24x1, here 9x1, both with the same symbol. Therefore minus of 24, again adding with 9, we can get 33x1. Here we are having one more y1, convert into the other side, we can get minus 3y1. Then the values of constant, 16, 4, 20, then 32. This negative 3 becomes here positive, so 35 equal to 0. On simplifying this, 9x1 squared, only one x1 squared. Then 24x1, 9x1, 33x1. Again this 3x1 convert to, y1 convert to the other side, negative 3y1. Again 16, 20, 32, this positive 3, 35. Now we have to find locus of G. G means centroid. Locus of G of x1 comma y1 is 9x squared minus 33x minus 3y plus 35 equal to 0. This is the required equation of the locus of the centroid. So dear students, draw the diagram. P is the point given, Q is also a point given, R is unknown, select A comma B. Now we need the centroid. With the help of the centroid, just find out that G is unknown, that point is selected as x1 comma y1. So that point having the locus, we have to find the centroid of that point. That means x1 comma y1, use the formula. After that, equating x1 comma y1 with the help of the centroid result, find out A comma B from that. After that, the point R A comma B lies on the equation y equal to, that is already given in your question itself, y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 4. The point R A comma B lies on this equation. Just substitute, instead of x comma y, substitute A comma B. For this equation, for this we already find out the value of A. A is here 3x1 minus 4. Both sides substitute. Ax 3x1 minus 4 the whole squared. Here 3x1 minus 4. B value is 3y1 minus 3. Then simplifying, we can get an equation. After that, find the locus of gx1 comma y1 is, just replace x1 comma y1 with the help of x comma y. We can get the equation of the centroid. So dear students, take down the question clearly. Then draw the required diagram. Then find the observation. Here we are discussing about the centroid. In the previous question, one question have a sliding rod. Then midpoint idea. Another one question is already they are giving the distance. In that both questions use the trigonometric relations. We are able to work out. So that we are able to work out the equation of the locus. So dear students, take down the questions clearly. Follow it. Thank you.